Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Truck again. For today, I'm going to try to fulfill a promise that I had made probably about the beginning of this year or end of last year about doing side-by-side videos. As you can see, playing to my right are videos of two instances where people pulled a gun on someone, actually shot someone, and I believe killed them or assaulted them with their handgun in Philadelphia. And one of the pet peeves that I have in life, and I always have had in my life, is the danger of actually going up to a Chinese store or some type of bodega in the community or corner store to actually purchase food or purchase some items. The one thing that I've always been worried about or wary of is people standing outside or hanging around the store, because really, if you're not careful, if you don't use your peripheral vision, if you don't use your situational awareness, you can't get caught up. As the second video will show you, this guy's walking up to a store, he's minding his business, but this guy is actually waiting for him. I don't know if somebody set him up, somebody gave him a call, hey, this guy is coming, but this guy stands around. I kind of like I trimmed the video a little. He was actually standing in front of that store for a minute, a long time. So, and if you notice, he's kind of dressed okay. He's not looking like a bum. He's not, he's not fitting the stereotype. The same thing with the young lady. And one thing I always warn people of, is that today you don't know who's who. This young lady had a gun. She pulled out a gun, unfortunately, on the Chinese store place because her food wasn't done right. I guess ready on time. I guess she was kind of hungry. Okay, she was hangry, so she pulled a gun on the teller, and the teller gave her money back, and I guess she left. But you have to be very careful around these types of places, and not only in the inner city, because soon with these food shortages coming up, what you're going to notice is that there's going to be a lot of people hanging in the parking lots of these stores and anywhere you pick up supplies, including food pantries. I used to deliver food to families in my area maybe 2-3 years ago for a food pantry. And I'm telling you now, I used to get phone calls maybe 2-3 times a week from food pantries asking me if I knew churches or other organizations that could use the extra food that they had, or if I needed it to hand out to people that I hand food out to. And I was always hard pressed to find someone because nobody had a need for it, and nobody in the community had a need for it. And none of the churches, I know plenty of pastors from all over, Philadelphia, New Jersey, North Jersey, everywhere. And these people, they didn't need it, so it was a 7 years of abundance. And now the lady that I work with is telling me now that food pantries are actually closing down because they're lacking supplies. They can't even get what they need for the people that are showing up today. So what's that's telling me and you is that we should be stocking up on grains and all the different kinds of things we need to use for our family. So in the future, when you're standing outside these places and with a food shortage going on, supply chain messing up and everything, you should be cognizant that these people could be lurking around, not only in the parking lot, but outside the store and in the store. They can watch you buy what you're buying, whether you use credit card or cash. Then they can actually wait since we have cell phones today, they can call somebody, say, give you your description, and wait for you to walk to your car and take everything you have. Things are going to get that desperate. Some of you may think, well, I live in the suburbs, I'll be fine. This neighborhood is far, we'll work together. Yeah, right. When people get hungry, people do desperate things. Trust me, I know. I lived in areas where people were hungry and people did anything they could do to feed themselves and their families because they were desperate, and they risk going to jail for it on a daily basis. So again, watch these videos. God bless you. I will see you again.